Hey guys, welcome back to Kitchen Creations with Carys. Today we are making
something called 6-minute chocolate cake. It comes from this cookbook that I've had for years and years and years, since the 90s. And this is the recipe. It's called 6-minute chocolate cake. And you can see I've made this recipe a lot of times because the page is very dirty.
yes.
But it's a great recipe. And it has no eggs, no butter, no dairy.
So it's technically a vegan cake, right?
Technically, it used to be called depression cake because it was a recipe that was invented by people during the Depression when eggs and milk and butter were hard to come by. Yeah.
So who are we making this cake for?
Well, we're making it for Carys' brother.
Because it's his birthday tomorrow. How old is he going to be?
17.
Can you believe your little boy is now 17?
No, I cannot. I cannot.
They sure grow up fast, don't they?
They sure do. Okay.
And we're going to put some caramel filling in the middle as his request.
Yes.
So
Okay,
let's
I'm going to get
started.
things together.
So we got flour, cocoa powder,
baking soda,
and
salt,
and coffee.
Yes, and oil. And we'll also use sugar and a bit of vanilla. And the other secret ingredient, which is vinegar. So that's all of our liquid ingredients. Okay. Now,
So let's get started.
all right, Carys, that was noisy. Can I get you to measure out a cup and a half? So that's a cup, and this is a half a cup of flour.
Cup, half cup. I need a knife. Specifically a butter knife. Butter knife. And what did we do today, Mom?
Well, we went into town to see Carys' auntie.
At hospital. And where's she going on June 1st?
She's going to her new house.
She's going to a home to support her needs more, right?
Yep. It's a home that's going to be able to take care of her much better.
And my aunt is really looking forward to getting out of hospital, isn't she?
She really is. She's not very happy in hospital, and she's been there for way too long.
2 months to be exact. Well, technically 2 months right now, and then in and out before that.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got the flour?
Yep.
Okay, now we need a 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. And I'm giving you a sieve because cocoa powder is always lumpy, and so you'll put the 1/3 cup in and then use the cup measure to push it through the sieve. Okay?
Okay. And tomorrow my aunt is going to Walmart because she needs new clothes, doesn't she?
She does. She's a lot smaller than she used to be, and all her clothes are too big.
She was on this medicine that made her lose weight. Don't take it. It's Ozempic. It'll make you lose weight super fast.
It will.
Do not, if a doctor recommends it to you, do not take it.
That needs to be a flat 1/3. Well, actually, you know what? That'll be fine. Just that much will be fine. So, she was on it because she had type 2 diabetes, and it actually is a diabetes medication, but lots of other people take it because of weight loss, because that's one of its side effects, is it helps you lose weight.
Yes, but
it worked a bit too well for her.
Yes. She doesn't eat a whole lot anymore, which we're gonna try and change that at the new house, so.
Okay, just pour the rest back in here. We don't have to worry about smushing the loose. Here, can I just grab that? I'm just gonna go like this. Oof, made a little poof cloud. Okay. So, I've already put the salt in. Whew. How much baking soda do we need? We need a teaspoon. So a teaspoon is this one. See, it says right here, TSP, 5 mil. So this much baking soda. And then can you whisk those together?
And what did you get while you were on your trip with your sister?
We're not talking about that, Sue. That's personal. But suffice it to say, it made me very uncomfortable. Could be. All right. So,
And we had a pizza bar with her sister, didn't we?
yes, it was my sister's birthday. So I'm just going to move this over here a little bit so I have room to work here while you're stirring there. Okay? I'm working on all the liquid measurements. And I have pulled together half a cup of oil plus my 1 cup of coffee. I'm just going to put in there. And now I need to add a teaspoon of vanilla. But you know what? I like vanilla. I might put 2 in. Vanilla is something you have to measure with your heart. All right. Now the last liquid ingredient that I'm going to put in is 2 tablespoons of vinegar, but here's the sneaky trick. You don't put it in till the end. So now that we have our dry ingredients mixed up, I'm just going to whisk those together just a
The
little bit.
vinegar makes it like a science experiment. It'll be super cool.
All right. Now, we're going to do the mama trick. This time we're going to make a square cake, I think.
Oh.
I know, I'm being a bit sneaky. Instead of making a whole bunch of round cakes, I thought I'd make a big square layer cake. So I'm going to take it all and put it in here. And then I'm going to, when I take it out, I'm going to cut it in half and cut each half in half. And so it'll be 4 layers, but it'll be about this big and this high.
Oh, wow.
Gonna be neat. Fingers crossed it works out. So, first thing I have to do, and I'm not gonna show you this part, because if Carys were to turn around, don't turn around, she would see a very messy kitchen. I don't want you to see my messy kitchen. So, stay over here. Look there. I'm gonna spray the pan. Look there. No, seriously, I will stop you.
And look what's in here. Lovely pulled pork. My brother loves his pulled pork. So he's getting a big bowl of pulled pork for his birthday dinner.
All right, come back here. No. This way? No one needs to see my messy kitchen right now.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. So,
Here's a messy stove.
not really, that's dinner. All right, here's a trick I do with my cakes. When it says to flour the pan, I take some of the dry cake mix that I've mixed up, and then I do this. And then
Sneaky.
I know. Poof. And when it comes out, it won't have all that yucky white crusty stuff that happens. So there we go. That's ready to go. Now, we take the wet ingredients. We add them to the dry ingredients.
Now the vinegar part next.
We whisk.
Smell that, guys.
Wish good. It smells good.
We made this cake for my Nana's birthday, but we added strawberry filling instead of caramel.
I forgot the sugar. Cup measure. Shh, don't look, I forgot the sugar.
Oh dear.
There we go, problem solved. Just gonna mix that right in.
Oopsie daisy.
This is much drier than last time I made it. Can you pause it for a second? You're fine. You may go back to recording. You are recording again? Mm-hmm. All right, so now we're gonna add the 2 tablespoons of vinegar.
And watch what's gonna happen. There's the chocolate, there's the vinegar.
1, 2. And you're thinking to yourself, vinegar in a cake? Ew. But remember there was baking soda in this cake, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happens when you mix vinegar and baking soda? Look at how it's going all kind of light.
Oh dear.
That's okay.
Pretend that never happened. Whoa, magic.
Gotta get every last scrap, don't we?
Mm-hmm. And do not lick it because it has flour in it.
Yeah, there was a day when you could eat raw flour, but those days are gone. Raw flour can make you really sick. So now we just spread this out to the corners. Just like that. Out to the corners.
And in the oven she shall go.
Excuse me. And that went into a 375-degree oven. And we're going to bake it for 25 minutes. There we go.
And we will see you when we start on the caramel, right?
Sure.
For some cuteness in the video. Sneaky. 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 Oh, how rude. And down there is lovely Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Oh, how rude.
She has no use for you.
So right now my mom is just starting to make the caramel for the middle of the cake.
I have to measure out a lot of stuff. I'm a bit nervous because I've never tried this recipe before.
Yikes.
Should go well.
Anyway, we'll probably see you once the cake is assembled, hey?
You can watch me assemble it, but you can't watch me make the caramel.
Yeah. Cake is done over here, by the way. Cooling. So this is what it's starting to look like.
And this is a roux that I'm making that's going to go in at the end to help thicken the caramel.
So that's the sugar and that's the roux. Good job, Mom.
Thanks, fingers crossed.
So the caramel is getting more, or the sugar, I mean, is getting more brown. And here's a look at the roux still. Now what do you need to do, Ma?
Well, I had to cook it until it turned the right color, and then I pulled it off the heat, and then I added the butter, and I stirred it. Now, stir in the cream. See, it's gonna bubble again.
My brother probably picked one of the hardest cakes, right, Mom?
This one's a little complicated. Holy crap. There we go. So now I'm just going to stir in the rest of that cream. Now check out this beautiful color.
Tilt it a bit.
I can't.
That's the color. Oh, goodness. Looks perfect, doesn't it? Looks great.
Okay, put it back on the heat. I'm going to add the roux.
Uh-oh, you got a little bit on the stove.
I did. That's what the fan's for.
Look at that.
Once it starts bubbling, you have to stir it for another 20 seconds.
The caramel is all done. How did it taste, Mom?
It was really good.
Insanely good, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't think Papa's gonna like it though. 'Cause
Probably not.
He's when Fane told Papa about having caramel filling, Papa's like, seriously, dude, I hate caramel.
Too bad.
So what are we doing now with the cake?
Right now we are going to put the layers together, and then I'm going to figure out how to do the whipped cream topping at the end.
All right. So there's the yummy caramel. Goodness, all the big trucks today, hey, Mom?
Yeah, we saw a cement truck when we were going to get the mail.
What did my brother get for his first 2 birthday presents?
He got a Funko Pop, and he got a shirt from a TV show that we were watching together.
Nice.
Yeah. We thought it was pretty cool. Not sure what he thought, but, you know.
Also, I have something to show you guys in the backyard. My dad built me a swing set for my saucer swing. Pretty nifty.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these layers and I'm just going to put them in the fridge for a little bit, and then I'm going to put it together.
Good idea.
And that way the caramel will have a much better chance of not oozing out the sides. What do you think, Carys?
Yes, that is a good idea.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to aim to do.
And let's take a look at the pulled pork. Yummy. And we made waffles. My brother made some waffles this morning with chocolate sauce and whipped cream. More waffles in there.
Where is your brother right now?
He is in the garage probably. Why?
Having a nap, isn't he?
Yep.
Because he got up early today. He was excited about it being his birthday.
Mm-hmm. He's 17.
Oh, it's a big number. It's almost grown up, isn't it, Carys?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your 17th birthday?
Yeah. Can you believe your little boy's growing up?
No, you guys are growing up way too fast for me.
I'm 20. We're gonna save some cake for Lisa too.
Mm-hmm.
Nana and I will bring some cake over to Lisa's new place on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna set all these on here so that they'll fit in the fridge better.
Good idea.
But then we're gonna stack them all up. Push these together a
You
little
are
bit.
wearing a nice outfit today, Mom.
Well, sometimes I like to wear my pretty dress. Makes me feel nice.
Unfortunately, Mom has work today. Womp womp. Eh?
Womp womp. I'm just gonna set up the fridge, make sure I have room in here. This is going to be a bit of a challenge.
This is our fridge, by the way.
Not sure where I'm gonna put the cake. I think I'm gonna have to take some of this stuff out for a bit.
We got plain hummus because Mom and I are going to try to make red pepper hummus, aren't
Yep.
we?
It's true.
I don't know what that is.
Mushrooms and onions from last week's pizza. Alright, that should be enough room.
And we will see you guys when it's time to assemble the cake.
Yep, bye.
How the cake turned out.
Not bad, hey?
It's really good.
So what I did was I took the whipped cream that we used this morning to make the waffles. You didn't see the waffles part. We had waffles with whipped cream and chocolate sauce.
You missed the
Extra
waffles.
chocolate sauce. And I took the whipped cream and the chocolate sauce and I put them together to make chocolate whipped cream. And then I just put it on the cake.
Nice. And Nana's here to celebrate Fane's birthday.
You missed it. I had a pulled pork hanging out of my mouth.
We're having pulled pork.
Oh, that's good.
And Mom made some lovely buns over there.
You know, somebody likes turtles.